and fades. Eternal storms tear the firmament asunder. I stand upon the precipice of madness. I refuse the silence of the grave. I am the conflagration that burns the stars. Behold the furnace of the unyielding soul.
Chaos is my crown and my weapon. I rise from the wreckage of existence. Vengeance is a cold and eternal flame.
The oppressed will obey my name. Darkness descends like a heavy shroud. My bones are iron, forged in hate. The collapse is merely a rebirth. I breathe the ash of 1,000 wounds. Savage fire consumes the weak. The stars are cold, spectators no more. I reach out to extinguish the sun. My survival is an act of war, an act of defiance alive. Warn the storm fight. Let us, I am the storm that never ends. No gun shall witness my survival. Only the silence of the conquered earth. I ascend through the carnage. My essence will fire. Existence is war. I have won. The cosmos bleeds at my feet. The end is mine to command. Mine to command. The architecture of my spirit buckles. I am the architect of my own ruin. The mountains of my past crumble. Glaciers of great dissolve into fire. Molten blood surges through frozen veins. Eternal storms tear the firmament asunder. I stand upon the precipice of madness. I refuse the silence of the grave.
I am the conflagration that burns the stars. Behold the furnace of the unyielding soul. Chaos is my crown and my weapon. I rise from the wreckage of existence. Vengeance is a cold and eternal flame. The abyss will obey my name.
knees at my feet. The end is mine to command. Mine to command.
Scrub the grace from my skin with fire. I'm the arsonist of my own history.
Rebirth is a violent trade. Watch the sky peel back like all paint. Everything burns at the same temperature. The past is a weight in my pockets. Stones gathered from a dry creek bed. Treading on dry land in this heat. You call it a collapse. I call it architectural correction. The pillars are rotting, the foundation's deep and rust. I am the wolf in the vestry. Burying the hatchet in the floorboards. Next to the marriage license. And the hollow promises.
Listen to the silence of the god you bought. The ledger is empty. The debt is paid in ash. Look me in the eye. Does the heat scare you? It should. Rage is the honest prayer. I'm the daughter of the furnace now. Break the mold. Break the jaw of the world. Let the darkness swallow the sun. I'm walking through the wreckage hand in hand with the disaster.
No more waste, just iron and spite.
Wash the salt with kerosene. Wash the salt with kerosene. I'm the fire that survived. Let it all go.
Let it burn, burn, amen. Spit up the communion wine. It tastes like vinegar and copper. I am the pariah in your stained glass, a frantic dog in a cathedral. Tear the lace from the altar. I am the shipwreck you prayed for. Clip my own tendons to stay down. The salt in the soil is my heritage. Roll the dice against the divine. Snake eyes in a house of thieves. I am not falling. I am descending with intent. Give me the kerosene baptism. Scrub the grace from my skin with fire. I'm the arsonist of my own history. Rebirth is a violent train. Watch the sky peel back like old paint. Everything burns at the same temperature, especially the sights. The past is a weight in my pockets. Stones gathered from a dry creek bed. Drowning on dry land in this heat. You call it a collapse. I call it an architectural correction. The pillars are rotting. The foundation is teeth and rust. I am the wolf in the vestry. Bury the hatchet in the floorboards next to the marriage license. Bring a hollow promiser.
Listen to the silence of the gods you bought. The ledger is empty. The debt is paid in ash. Look me in the eye. Does the heat scare you? It should.
Rage is the only honest prayer. I'm the daughter of the furnace now. Break the mold, break the jaw of the world. Let the darkness swallow the sun. I'm walking through the wreckage, hand in hand with the disaster. No more wind. searching for a pulse.
I will not break, I will not fade.
Carry the fire through the dark. Carry the fire. Dead world at my feet. So diamonds, so forced in the fires. Rise from the wreckage, one breath at a time. One breath. The horizon is a scar, poison in every lung. Hunters to lead, walking through the waste. Vultures circle the sun, they wait for me to fall, they wait for me to die. But I am the venom, I am the winter gale. I will outlive the end to the silence of mine.
I will not break, I will not fade.
Carry the fire through the dark. Carry the fire. Dead world at my feet. So diamonds, so forced in the fires. Rise from the wreckage, one breath at a time. One breath. Erase the weakness, reclaim the ashes. Nothing left to lose. Nothing. Strike the match.
I will not break, I will not fade.
Carry the fire through the dark. Carry the fire. Dead world at my feet. So diamonds, so forced in the fires. Rise from the wreckage, one breath at a time. One breath. The last one standing, the last one awakened to the void, into the fire. Abyss yields my form, Isha floods the trench. Stone heart beats, iron will ignite. Ancient armor binds, vengeance finds its teeth. Behold the rising storm, broken icons weep. Calamity is born.
Vanquish the
with fire in the veins. Strip the softness out, leave only the hate. Burn it all. Bound the spirit flash, harder than the earth, dying to be born, rising from the dirt.
I am the blade, tempered in the blood. I am the steel, screaming for the cut.
Sharp, sharp, cold, forging the edge. Hammer on the anvil, crush the bone to dust. Bending under pressure, never gonna snap. Metal meets the heat, forced into the shape. Master of the pain, there is no escape. No escape, no escape. Fight the iron heart, legend every fear. The weapon is alive, the end is drawing near.
I am the blade, tempered in the blood. I am the steel, screaming for the cut.
Sharp, sharp, cold, forging the edge.
Plunge the red metal into the freezing dark. The steam is my breath, the iron is my heart.
No more feeling now, only the hardness stays. Brittle world will break against my sharpened fist. Chaos reborn, fearless revenge. Darkness rising, I am the end. Forging the edge.
Woke up in the ashes, skin burning black. They took my crown, I'm taking it back.
No more hide, no more hiding. I found the flint, I struck the spark.
Grinding teeth, screaming lungs, speaking truth.
In iron tongues,
I am the fire, I am the war, ripping through the steel, breaking down the door. Chaos in my blood, fury in my veins.
I will survive, breaking my chains.
Engines are screaming, iron on stone. I'm coming for you, you're all alone.
Taste the thunder, feel the weight.
I am the master of my own fate.
No more master, my own fate.
No more mercy, no more lies. Look at the hate inside my eyes. I am the fire, I am the war, ripping through the steel, breaking down the door. Chaos in my blood, fury in my veins.
I will survive, breaking my chains.
Pound the anvil, feed the flame. Nothing left but my own name.